So, hello everyone. Myself Avam, and I'm handling social media department in Amura, and I have a 5.6 years of experience with social media marketing as well as digital marketing. And just give me 2 minutes. I'll share my screen and we'll start with the presentation. Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Cool. So we are going to cover today that use of social media marketing for growing business. What we are going to cover today is, and the key discussion points of today's webinar is why social media and do's and don'ts of social media and social media for growing businesses, platform-wise approach, and after that we were talking about the case studies. First is why social media. So we can say that we don't have a choice whether we do social media or not. We have to do social media, and the main question is like how well we do it. What sets social media apart? So if you're saying that the best part about social media is that one is not forced into getting involved but is motivated to get involved. So in a simple language, if we say सोशल मीडिया को अलग क्या बनाता है इज लाइक यू हैव टू डू सोशल मीडिया, राइट? कोई आपको फोर्स नहीं कर रहा है टू डू इट, आपको मोटिवेट कर रहा है टू गेट इन्वॉल्व, कि आपको आपके बिजनेस के लाइक इफ यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट टू क्रिएट योर प्रेजेंस ऑन सोशल मीडिया और योर प्रेजेंस ऑन डिजिटल, यू हैव टू क्रिएट सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाइल्स. दिस इज व्हाट सोशल मीडिया मेक्स यू अपार्ट because it gets motivated to get involved. Then positive effects of social media, it enhances the communication. You can make a communication with your customers. Second is increases participation. When you can increase the participation with your customers, like inquiries or their queries, answering your queries basically, you can increase the participation with business and customers. The third one is strengthens relationships. Basically, that strengthen relationship covers about the queries. If you answer the queries, like if someone asks you any question related to any like your offerings or something, you can give your query a humanized approach. Basically, the answer ko if you give a humanized approach, it gets beneficial to your customer basically. The fourth one is unites communities. You can create community by using social media. And the last one is boost awareness, where you can boost your product or brand's awareness through social media. If you guys have any questions, you can ask anytime. Ankita, Sonam, Narsimha, anyone, if you have any questions.
We'll go through the session, and I guess I'll ask. I have few doubts. I'll ask those post here.
Yeah. Then we come to do's and don'ts. The first do is basically you have to engage with your audience. Do not broadcast it. Just engage one-on-one and do not broadcast it. Like messages को broadcast करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप एक बार में एक कस्टमर के साथ बात करो, finish that, and then आप दूसरे कस्टमर के साथ बात करो. तो you have to engage with your audience. Second one is be authentic. You have to be authenticated when you're going to put your content in terms of promoting your offerings. If you're talking about your brand, then be authentic. Don't put any fake promises, nothing. Third one is add value. Basically add value to your offerings. Don't just sell. Add value, if we can say in simple language, that promote the USPs of your offering. Don't put like if I give you an example, suppose if it's a Bonvita, don't put we are selling Bonvita. Just put what Bonvita does. Like if you want to say that Bonvita is basically a health drink, or the USPs of like आपको उसको पीने के बाद what gain basically you. So that is the value. Don't put I just want to sell this. Don't sell. Add value to your products. Fourth one is listen to your audience. Don't blast messages. just listen once, like what they want. If anyone asks you any query, revert in a humanized approach. तो सामने वाले को ऐसा लगना चाहिए कि like एक brand है जिससे थोड़ा humanized approach आता है कि like लगता है कि हाँ सामने वाला आपकी बात सुन रहा है. Don'ts में we can say blast messages. Don't use automated messages. कि suppose if you saw any brand, there are multiple blast messages. Like if you give a query to any page, they just blast the messages like thank you for sharing your query, we'll get back to you soon, sort of those type of. Don't blast it. The last one is build trust. You can build trust by as I already said, that using humanized approach. Make the conversation very casual. Don't put it don't like it like you just want to close the conversation. Make it more comfortable for your audience basically. Don't try to close it. Like ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि यार आपको just बंद करना है कि नहीं यार ये query है मेरे पास, I just want to listen this and close it. ऐसा नहीं. We have to create some trust in the audience basically. How to boost your social media presence. So there are 3 pointers of boosting your social media presence. First is inform your audience and what is your offering basically. To if you want to start is from your offering or service in clear terms. Second is inspire. Why does it matter? Suppose I just tell you the example of Bournvita. So you have to tell me what is Bournvita basically. Your offering is basically I sell Bournvita. Second is inspire. Why does it matter? यहाँ पे you have to tell a story like और insight कि उसको use करने के बाद what you get, like आपके audience को क्या मिलने वाला है. Strength basically अगर हम Bournvita की बात करें. The third one is involve. What can you do? So अगर आपने inform and inspire किया है, then third one is basically कि अगर उसको आपने inform करने के बाद inspiration content के साथ engage कर लिया है तो 100% he or she will involve to buy that product. This is the third process where you can boost your social media presence by involving the audience. And so basically the part is how people can become a part of your business. So after buying your product, he or she will be the part of your business. Then last is like after the slide is where to start. So you have to create your brand's profile first. Create like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever your brand or offerings suits platform. Create your brand's profile. Present your product or service. In the second part is basically the products and offerings related content on social media platforms, wherever it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. In the bio section, you have to update your website link. In the description section, you can put 100 or 150 words short description about your offerings in your brand or your business. And the third one is seek your target audience. First is create your brand's profile. Second is put your the data on your social media profiles basically. And the third one is, and the last is seek your target audience. कि आपका target audience क्या है जिसको आपको target करना है through social media. Then different channels and different advantages. So if you're talking about Facebook and Instagram, so you can use it for live streaming. If you want to promote your any brand, or if you want to promote your brand values or your offerings, you can put a live streaming. Suppose if you want to launch any of your product or project, you can make it live by like creating an event or something. You can reveal it on your social media platforms, live stream basically. The second one is interactive stories. The interactive stories is basically the part of Instagram basically, where you can use different appealing, basically creative, appealing approach interactive stories. The third one is creating communities and groups. Communities and groups comes under Facebook, where you can create groups for your audience. Basically, if you are selling any product, if you're selling a real estate, suppose, if you're selling a project, suppose if it's Kolte Patil, then you can create the group named as the project name. Suppose if it's 3 Jewels, then you can create a community or a group named as 3 Jewels, and you can add your buyer into that Facebook or like community or Facebook group, where they can chat, where they can interact with you and as well as the other buyers. The second last one is promote event, where you can create an event about if you are going to sell your product, or if you want to launch your product, or doing any webinar or any session, you can create event and promote it on social media. Then the last one is interactive feeds. Interactive feeds, if we say, then interactive feeds means the creative who's appealing more, as well as content, basically both are basically very appealing. So your feed looks basically it looks very clear, not cluttered. The second one is LinkedIn, where you can target your relevant audience for engagement. LinkedIn is basically mostly used for B2B businesses as well as B2C, but the primary is B2B, where you can target your relevant audience, showcase your brand as a thought leader, and when you can also connect with industry experts via LinkedIn. The third one is Twitter, where you can boost your virality, connects influencers, builds a moment, networks globally. And Twitter is basically used for high awareness and participation. If you saw any trends, so if you put any content, it gets viral in just 10 to 15 seconds, or maybe 1 or 2 minutes. It gets viral because it's basically the platform which generally uses for movement marketing. The fourth one is YouTube, where you can create some storytelling basically around your brand and your offerings, and it helps in building communities, and it gets you global reach as well as the engagement. Channels that drive virality basically. So if we are talking about viral content, if you want to go viral with your brand or with your content, so in terms of Instagram, you have to use nano influencers. By using influencer, you can easily reach your TG, as well as you can reach your rural areas ka TG. And Instagram virality is basically high on user generated content and boosts your participation. The second one is WhatsApp, where the reach of the WhatsApp is basically very wide. You can directly message it through WhatsApp. It's a basic universal medium, and it also good for broadcasting. So you can just run a WhatsApp campaign via Facebook dashboard, and you can easily reach to your wider audience. After that, if you saying about the low marketing budget, when you take into consideration the cost of traditional marketing and compare it to social media marketing, it becomes clear that social media marketing comes out on top, because social media marketing is very low budget marketing, whereas if you are using traditional marketing, you have to pay much higher than social media basically. Even a small business with a low marketing budget can afford using Facebook ads or investing in other social platforms with different objectives. So if you're talking about social media marketing, suppose you have to promote your brand by just 100 rupees invest basically. You can put just 100 rupees into Facebook dashboard, and you can boost your content to your basically audience. And after that, the meaningful metrics are, first is views. So if you're going to put a video, then video views is the most meaningful metrics in that case. Second one is clicks. So basically there are two types of clicks. First is post clicks, and the second one is link clicks. Suppose if you give a CTA to your post, then the term considered as link clicks. If you give a link to your product, yes, suppose buy this, click on this link and buy our product, sort of. So you can also check how many people is going to click on that particular post, and how many people are going to click on that post only. You have actually on social media there are multiple metrics when in terms of clicks. First is link clicks, whether we are using CTA and then it redirect it to the website. The second one is post clicks. Suppose if you put a post on social media, if someone clicks on your picture, or so it's basically a click. Then if basically click on that post, and check your profile, then it is also considered under as a post clicks. So you can also increase sorry. So you can also increase your social media engagement as well as your website traffic through clicks. The third meaningful metrics is basically comments, where you can interact with your audience. Suppose if you put a post or you are promoting your product, comments will tell you like if someone inquire about your product, someone already use your product, then he or she will give you any review or anything. If they have any query with your brand, if they have any like negative or positive related sentiments around the brand, they can put it into comments. The fourth one is shares. When in terms of virality, shares is the main key pointers basically. If your content is shareable, then you easily get viral. So shares is also a very important key factor when we are talking about meaningful metrics of social media. The last one is reach and impressions. The reach and impressions, I'll tell you what is reach and what is impressions basically. So reach is basically if you put a social media post on social, suppose if you put a post on Facebook. So reach is basically the audience who reach that post, like who see that post. Suppose if I put a post and 100 people will see that post, okay, that is the reach of that post. The impressions is basically if I saw that post, then the reach is 1. If I saw that post multiple times, like if I saw that post 2 or 3 times, then that is the impressions of that post. So reach will be unique and the impressions are basically changed. It depends basically on your content mainly. If your content is really good, or if you are going to put any video content, then impressions will be much higher than actually reach. So if your reach is 1, then consider that impressions will be at least 3 for that video. If your content is shareable or very good in terms of organic basically. Tricks and tips basically or the action points of social media. So you can pick a topic that interests your TG. When you already set your social media profiles, you can pick a topic that interests. Suppose if you are a cosmetic brand, suppose, then you can pick a topic around the healthcare related issues or any pimples, mask acne. Those type of topic you can pick and create a video or a static or a carousel post and inform. Basically, you can pick a topic and put some informative content, which will be more like we can say appealing for that TG which we are going to target. Second one is add in a personal touch. Add in a personal touch, if you are saying that means you can make your brand give your brand a humanized approach. If you are using a person in the video, like if it's a cosmetic, then you can use a girl who's using or saying like, okay, that product is good, or if it's a video, then she can share their experience with that product. That's basically it's a personal touch. Make your content shareable. This is the most important point of creating content for your TG. Make your content shareable. Create something very appealing. If your creative is not appealing, then make your content appealing. If your content is not appealing, then make your creative appealing. दोनों में से कोई एक चीज ऐसी है जो बहुत appealing होना चाहिए. अगर दोनों appealing है, then well and good. Suppose अगर मैं आपको example दूं Zomato का is content approach is very appealing. Or Swiggy ka if we are saying, or Dunzo if we are saying, their creative approach is very appealing. Then you can use a powerful hashtag. You can create a specific hashtag for your brand or for your product, as well as you can also use the trending hashtags for the day. Suppose if it's a lifestyle brand, you can use multiple hashtags related to lifestyle. If it's a cosmetic brand, you can use multiple hashtags related to the cosmetic, like the skincare or something. So the main point is you have to use a powerful hashtag basically. Then you can run contests, challenges, and offer prizes. So you can run contests every month, or if you want to engage more with your audience, then you can use or you can run 2 contests per month. At least you can run a contest in every 15 days. Run challenges and offer prizes. So this will increase your organic followers as well as engagement. Then the last one is rope in an ambassador. So if you want to if you can rope an ambassador to your brand, then it will well and good, because ambassador ke through content promote karna is very good. I mean, if you have a big brand ambassador, then your content will surely getting viral or getting good engagement as organic basis. Use influencers as well as industry leaders. You can use influencers for making your content viral or making your basically reach your target audience via influencers, because influencers having multiple types of TGs basically. And the last one is industry leaders. So you can use any industry leaders or promote your offerings as well as brand.